Hey folks, Phantom Fish here. In today's video we're going to be getting into setting up YouTube live streaming. How do you set it up? How do you configure it? How do you customize it? How do you view it? All that sort of stuff. So let's get into it, alright? Here we go. Okay, to enable YouTube live streaming, first thing that we need to do is actually go onto your computer and not the DJI Go application, because what we need to do is go into the Creator Studio for the account that you want to stream to and make sure that you've accepted the terms and conditions or the agreement so that it's enabled for that account. Okay, so it's just a couple clicks once you're in there, and then at that point everything else can be done right here through the DJI Go application. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and zoom us in here just a little bit so that you can see the tablet that I'm using off of my transmitter and you can follow along. First thing that you do is you click this top right button. That will bring up the general settings menu, and the second one down you can see is YouTube live streaming. Okay, and this is just a little toggle button. We're going to go ahead and toggle that on, and that's going to bring us up to this screen where we need to select basic. Custom mode is a little bit more complex, uses multiple cameras. We're not going to get into that here in this video, so let's just click on basic, and now it's going to say please log in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit login, and this is going to bring up all of my accounts that I have set up through Google. So I'm going to need to select the appropriate account to use. So I'm going to click on Phantom Fish, and you give it just a little bit, and now it's going to ask, DJI needs to use my email, profile, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and hit allow. And that's going to bring me back to this main screen where I need to put in a title and a description for my live stream. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a title. Okay, once I've put in my title and my description, the next option is to select the access to this stream. Is it going to be public, unlisted, or private? By default, it's public. Okay, that means anybody can stumble in if their search criteria over live streams on YouTube matches anything in your description or your title. So I'm going to say unlisted, just so that nobody stumbles in on my stream, but you also have the option to do private, where you can stream only to a select few YouTube users that you choose. Okay, once this is all done and you've logged in and you've set your title and your description and your access, and just hit this start button at the top right corner. Once I hit start, it attempts to start the encoder, and it takes maybe just a little bit. When it's done spinning this little pinwheel, the button will go dark blue. As you can see, it just did there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on start encoder, and now it's trying to start the live stream. This URL here at the bottom is a direct URL to this stream that you can share with some people. Okay, if you wanted to, you can click share link, and what will happen is it'll bring up the method on this tablet so that you can share that link out with people over Facebook or Google Plus or Skype or however. Maybe on your phone or tablet you have Twitter. There's a variety of different ways that you can share things out. The start streaming button is now solid blue, so it's ready to go. All I have to do is hit that button and it'll turn into the stop streaming button. And as you can imagine, if you hit the stop streaming button, it ends everything. So how do you get back to your main screen? Well, you just hit this done button at the top right, and we are back to our main interface here for DJI Go. With the addition at the top left, you can see this live streaming counter. So that lets you know that you are currently live and that it is streaming, and that you can see just how long you've been streaming with that little timer. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to actually zoom you out a little bit so that you can see a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like live versus on the preview itself on the web. Okay, so I'm going to take you in just a smidge like that, and then what I'll do is I'll see if I can find my stream. Easiest way to do that is to click on events under your live stream. You can see that the event is already there, and you'll notice if I zoom in on that, that is exactly what we named it. Phantom Fish Testing YouTube Live Streaming. Okay, so it is live right now. I'm going to bring us back out, and what I'll do is I'll click on that live stream, and there I am. I'm going to mute myself because I don't want to hear myself talking over the live stream, but I can even actually, why don't we make this full screen? Okay, so now we are enjoying myself full screen. Now what I want to do is I'll do something noticeable, like visually noticeable on the live feed, and then we'll see how long it takes for me to do it on the preview. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so there I did something pretty obvious, and we'll just kind of sit here and count and see how long it takes for that to show up on the live preview. Normally it's right around 20 to 30 seconds, so you can expect that as your delay. Any second now I should be doing that, and there it is. Okay, so that is about the common delay. I think it's right around 20 to 30 seconds. It may vary depending on your internet connection. So if you're going over 4G, it might be a little bit longer, or the performance. You know, if the performance is degraded at all, it may be a little bit longer. But that's that. So next thing is, how do I turn off my YouTube live stream? Well, easy enough. Why don't I zoom us back in? All you really have to do is just tap on this live stream counter, and it brings you right back to this window. So just to shut it off, just hit the red button that says stop streaming, and it says, are you sure you want to close it down? Hit OK, and just like that, you are no longer live streaming, and in about 20 seconds or so, this one over here is going to go dead. Okay, so that is how you do it, folks. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or comments or thoughts or tips, then be sure to leave them below in the comment section, and be sure to also subscribe. I'd love to have you as a follower. And this has been Phantom Fish, and until next time, happy flying, stay safe. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.